Give me your hands! Give me...
The images that have so stunned America of a young black man being savagely kicked and beaten.
Hey, I'm glad you're safe from wherever you are watching this from. Good to see you and welcome back. Now, I know you must be wondering why today we are doing this, and we're doing this differently. Of course, we're used to travel vlogs, traveling everywhere and showing you with me the best parts of our country and beyond. We are travelers, yes, you and me. That is what we do better. But today I want to tell a story. I want to tell a personal story, a story that is affecting you and I, a story that if it's not affected you, then it's affected your friend, your relative, or somebody you know. This is a story of police brutality. And for all of us, for most of us who travel, we may have encountered this in very many forms. Being denied entry and them asking for bribes and everything. The story is endless. Now, this is one of the saddest bits. You being persecuted by security apparatus who are ideally supposed to protect you in your country. You know, had it been in another country outside of East Africa, or even in East Africa like Uganda, Tanzania, or maybe Rwanda, I would have taken it as, you know, that is how maybe they do their things. That is how they treat visitors or foreigners in their country. I would have taken it as normal because maybe they're trying to check my travel documents, if they're up to date, because of security reasons, they say. But here's a case where I have been treated this way in my country. And I've just realized that this is not just me. It has just not happened to me alone. It has happened to thousands, if not hundreds of people across this country and beyond. I was watching a video of Africa's biggest YouTuber, or arguably Africa's biggest YouTuber, Wodemaya, who is somebody that I support, and I'm one of his biggest fans. So I was watching his video somewhere in Togo, and the way security apparatus treated him, and then it hit me that I've actually been in the same situation, though this was in my country. And it's the most heartbreaking bit is you being treated this way with people who are having the same color as yours. And I'm not trying to show, or rather to pull the colorism card on the table. I know we are living in a world where colorism is just up there and there's nothing we can do about it. And by the way, we don't have an apology for being black or having this complexion. That is just who we are and we are proud of it. But can you imagine being treated differently by people whose color are the same as yours? But before we get to that, there's a video trending right now of an amazing gentleman called Tyler, who was murdered by police officers in the US last year, and they have released the video footage this year. And I've watched that video footage and it's so heartbreaking, it's heart-wrenching, it's horrible, and it's disgusting.
The 29-year-old Tyree Nichols was stopped by police in Memphis and forcibly pulled from his car.
Get on the ground! I said to tase you! Get on the ground! One! Now! A taser!
All right, okay.
He shows no resistance, but a taser is pressed to his leg. The officers say he was recklessly driving, but the police chief has said there's no evidence to support that claim.
Bro, lay down!
I'm just trying to go home.
Lay down! Man, if you don't
I was just trying to go home, Tyree says. Then he manages to break free and run away. The police try to tase him, then they chase him. Minutes later, they catch him again.
Give me your hand! You might get sprayed again!
He's pepper sprayed repeatedly, and Tyree cries out for his mum.
Disgusting in the sense that these are black police officers treating this person differently. Like, the guy wasn't even armed. He didn't pose any threat. But they went 3 to 4 minutes of constant beating. Tyler died 4 days after he had been beaten. And the fact that he was shouting his mother throughout the entire video at night, and the mom couldn't hear her son shout the video, is even more heartbreaking.
Mom!
Like right now I'm recording this video and I'm heartbroken. The fact that the fact that this gentleman of all the people, of all his friends, of all his parents, the dad in this case, and his siblings, he chose only to call his mother. That one tells you that there's that connection that you have with your mother especially, and even in old age you'll still shout your mother's name and call her to help you in those very adverse and unfortunate situations. Now back to our story. I have a lot of Sudanese friends, and I know I'm dark, but I'm not as dark as Sudanese friends are. And by the way, I'm not trying to, don't get me wrong, Sudanese are the most amazing people. Their complexion is something I admire so much, and sometimes I'd wish I'd be more darker, taller. Usually I'm the tallest in the room when I show up, but when I'm with these Sudanese friends, I feel dwarfed. Like, these people are so tall. But I have this friend called Sarah Huckabee. She's Sudanese, an amazing girl. She's remarkable. I couldn't ask for more of a friend. And so there's this time I went shopping with her. She actually went to buy some bag somewhere in Magic Business Center in downtown Nairobi. For those who know Magic Business Center, it's along Ronald Ngala Street. So we get there and we get to the shops, and of course they treat us so well. They give us our goods, and then we go. We actually exit the shop. It was around 12 p.m. 12 noon, that is 12 noon to 1 p.m. ish in the day. And now we were returning back to school with my friend, and then suddenly we see these two police officers. One is a woman and one is a man, and they stop us and asks us our identities. Of course, we never had our identities, but we provide them with our school identification cards, right? That alone is enough to tell you that these people are students and they don't pose any harm. My name reads Fidel Kizito, and of course the other name is Luo. And my friend's ID reads Sarah Huckabee. That was enough. Then, as if that was not enough, these guys go ahead and tell us, okay, we want your national IDs. We tell them that we didn't carry our national IDs, but of course we are students. We can give you any other confirmation if you need to show that we are indeed students, and me, I'm Kenyan, and my friend is Sudanese. And then these people say, no, all of you are foreigners. So my question was, is it wrong to be a foreigner in a different country? Is it wrong to be a foreigner, and in this case Kenya? That was so bad to me. I felt so disrespected. First, it wasn't my friends, or rather, if I was Sudanese, it wasn't my mistake to be in Kenya for whatever reason, as long as I had all the valid requirements, because there's no way you can be a student and you have been sneaked into the country. So these guys say, no, you have to, we actually have to arrest you. And they actually go ahead and handcuff us. They put handcuffs in our hands and they tell me, you guys are the people disturbing us in this country. You don't have valid resident documents. Where's your passport? Where's your identification card? Of course, your school ID is not just enough to show that you are validly in Kenya. So I was wondering why myself I was being arrested, and I had shown them that I'm in fact Kenyan, and that my friend had also told them that she is in Kenya for very valid reasons as a student. This guy never listened to us. They told us, okay, to cut the story short, let me just, you can give us 1,000 shillings so that we release you to a Chanina story, the normal Kenyan way. You know how things work here in Kenya. And Kenya is an amazing country. This is just a tip of the iceberg of those rotten police officers who must be dealt with. And that is not supposed to happen to anybody. They should carry themselves with professionalism. They should carry themselves with decorum. Ideally, these people, to took us and started working with us to Kamkunji police station, somewhere still in downtown Nairobi. And they walked with us for like 5 minutes, and then we told them, we don't have no money, we don't even have fare to go home. So these guys detained us here for 1 hour, working with us in their patrol, as they were patrolling the city, harassing people, checking who is not having whatever businesses and licenses. We are still in handcuffs, mind you. So people think that maybe we are terrorists or maybe we are any, because to them we look so different. We look so different from many other people. We are not Kenyan, we are aliens. And so we work with these people for close to 1 hour. Then one of the police officers that were there, the lady, tell them that, you see, we should just let these people go because I don't even see a case. But this gentleman keeps on insisting that, these guys, no, they have to, lazima watuweka kitu. Mind you, I wasn't seeing the reason for giving them money in the first place, 1,000. Because of why? Because I'm not Kenyan, or because my friend is not Kenyan. Mind you, this time I have now to take care of Sarah's mental health because she's shaking. She's never undergone such an ordeal in the hands of the Kenyan police. Eventually, these people let us go after 2 hours of working with us, and they tell us that we should not be doing what we did next time. So my question is, what did we do? Was it our problem working in the streets of Nairobi as foreigners, as they wanted to put it, or what was our mistake? Please let me know in the comment section below if you ever went through this similar deal or your experience with police anywhere in Kenya or anywhere in the world. Let's speak up. This is, of course, Finding Me. See you in the next video.